Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and today we are taking on a topic that is, how do I say, resounding the community, resounding through the community. It's a brand new update coming to the game in their next foreseeable version updates. But first, let's remind ourselves, what has the community been screaming for? More stable servers, a way to use our frags or exchange our extra frags or use our extra frags for heroes, a way to exchange our extra resources or use our extra resources, less clicking, more gameplay, heck, even cheaper heals so that we can heal more often, a change to healing maybe. These are all things we've requested and begged for, but no. IGG instead has decided to provide us with a brand new development path, a new way for us to get stronger, I guess, even though we still have a lot to work on. So another gift straight to the whales? I don't know. Let's take a look into what they've released here, what they've planned, and then I'll give you my opinions on it. Okay? So first and foremost, we're going to dive in here. Commanders, a brand new development path is about to open in Doomsday Last Survivors. In the upcoming version update, 3 new major features: resource refining, squad equipment, and free trading will reshape how you build, battle, and thrive in the wasteland. These features are deeply interconnected, offering endless possibilities for strategy and growth. Now, we can go here, and it's just, trust me, if you go here into the Discord, it's just a bunch of people complaining about how this is not what we're asking for. But let's go ahead and read what we're being released. First, the refinery is here. Idle rewards, open trading, your path to wealth awaits. Now, we'll see what we mean by wealth in a second, but let's break it down. So first, you've got the refinery. Refine ores and raid resources. Protect your fire-forged alloys. You can build the refinery once you reach shelter level 13. Refine ores to obtain fire-forged alloys, which can be used to forge equipment. Set up defenses to protect your alloys from being raided. You can attack other commanders' refineries to seize their alloys. You can use machine oil to speed up refining and reduce waiting time. You can upgrade your refinery level to increase the free ores you can get daily and improve refining returns. So it's going to be another building we'll have to upgrade. Maybe this is why we still have some of those. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's another building, so we're going to have to spend another probably 2,500. I don't know. It depends on what it'll level up to. But this is basically a situation where you're going to be refining. Another thing like farming, like anything like that. You're going to be refining ores and raiding enemy resources to build equipment. And then, I think they kind of have this backwards. I think we should be looking here. Squad equipment. Because you're going to refine that stuff and you're going to take it and you're going to build it into equipment. You're going to forge, enhance, and smelt exclusive equipment to boost your squad's might. Now, this is for your squad troops. Okay? This is for your individual troop. Each troop type can be equipped with a set of squad equipment, and the equipment effects will only apply to that troop type. So there are 4 equipment parts: firearms, tactical weapons, and bulletproof vests and masks. So there'll be 4 things to put on there, 4 equipments to put on each of your troop types. So now we have to equip our troop types as another way. So we don't have genes yet. Instead, they've given up on genes, it looks like, and instead they've given us squad equipment as a new way to get strong. But the problem is, it's just another way to increase the gap between the whales and the not-haves. Because the whales are going to max this stuff out automatically, have a new length, a new metric of might. And since everything in the matchmaking is so bad already, this isn't going to fix the problem. This is going to exacerbate the problem, make it way worse. Now, use fire-forged alloys to forge equipment. Enhance and smelt equipment to increase its attributes. So you'll use the alloys to create these and then smelt these together to upgrade them. So mix them together to create a stronger one. Okay? And it looks like you'll have to use, if we zoom in here, it's kind of fuzzy, but it looks like we'll have to use some other kind of upgrade stuff that we'll have here that we'll either have to buy or save up really, really slowly. Right? And then you'll have a chance at this. I'm not sure. It's really hard to see, so how it's exactly going to work, we don't really know. But it says new secondary job system, switching forging jobs to improve the quality of equipment produced for the corresponding part. Job types include firearm master, engineer, material scientist, and chemist. I have no idea what any of this means, and neither does anybody else. So we have no idea what this means. We also don't know what these buffs are going to look like yet. They're not released, right? And it's really, really kind of speculative, to say the least. However, it's just another way for you to casually level up your troops, right? And it just says your troop types, so they'll only be affected by your troop types. So this isn't going to be like this is going to be like another one of those another thing for vehicles, right? So vehicles, you're doing specifically troop types. Yes, you get squad, or you get firepower, and you get squad protection, which is across all troop types. But this is going to be more focused to those troop types. So an infantry main, you're obviously going to be focusing more on your infantry stuff, but it'll just be like more equipment and another metric to adding that power. So in my opinion, so far, we're looking at a super, super poopy update. I'm not agreeing with this by any stretch. I think this is a bad update so far. But what makes this really bad is that we step into the auction house, okay? The auction house. So it says buy and sell equipment to earn big. Use gold to buy and sell equipment. Now, if that's Alliance gold, like if that's real gold, sorry, not Alliance gold, but if that's like real money gold, or whether it's in-game gold currency, I don't know yet. If you look here, it's quite fuzzy, but that does look like the gold that you buy. So I have no idea what these are. Right? So if this is real gold or not. But if it is real gold, that's going to be crazy. All commanders can freely list or purchase equipment. Use listing coupons when listing equipment to reduce costs and increase profits. Forge equipment to sell or buy to collect. Everyone has the opportunity to hustle and earn their keep. So it seems to me like this would be another avenue for you as a player to generate gold, which is cool. But this is just another place for people to take advantage of people that don't understand the system. You're going to absolutely have people posting equipment on here for way cheaper than what it should, and then trying to take advantage by posting things for way more expensive than it should be. And because people don't know what it costs, because people have no idea what the market actually is. I mean, you could ask a person, how much things actually cost, and they have no clue. Because even the game doesn't know, right? It'll value, like if you've taken a look at my one video, it'll value the high carbon steel for your workshop at $1 a piece. Meanwhile, give you 100 for $5. So there is no real valuation to it, and I assume it's going to be here, especially if it's user based. So they're simply providing another situation for another money grab, right? Their system is already fried as it is, struggling, and they want to throw something new in here. New way for you to level the gap, create more of a gap, a new way for you to basically for those who know to take advantage of those who don't. In my opinion, this is not what the community needs. This is not what the game needs. The game needs better servers. The game needs a better balance between haves and have-nots. It needs a better balance between and more time between when we have stuff. We've got new heroes coming next TC again. Not this current one, but next. So in 2 weeks, we've got another 2 new heroes coming. So like everything is just coming at a fast pace. We need you to stop and like fix what's wrong here. Even this last AR, the amount of people complaining about lag, even myself, I was noticing that clicks weren't registering. Like, it's atrocious. And yet you're coming out with new things instead of addressing the problem. IGG, listen up, folks. You are doing this wrong. I don't know how else we have to tell you this. We don't need the new stuff. We need you to fix the old stuff. Please, 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 don't give us new stuff. Fix the old stuff. All right? But that's going to wrap it up, guys. A lot of this is obviously speculation. As more information comes out, I will provide more. I'll do a video, obviously, as soon as this goes live with the updates and how it actually works. But from my opinion, this is not an update that the community has asked for, and not an update the community needs. But this is an update that the developers wanted to give you more of an opportunity to spend your money. Now, yes, if the auction house works in a way that you can generate gold, then lucky for us, that'll be an interesting way, and I'll have to take a look at the actual mechanics of how that works. But it's like the Alliance Vault, right? You can how does that old saying go? You can spit in my hand and tell me it's raining. But like it's basically a situation where you can provide all this fancy stuff at the cost of server stability, extra stuff sitting in our lunch boxes or in our backpacks, dead accounts, scattered throughout every single region, dead regions scattered out throughout the almost 1,000 that you have. I could go on and on. I already have. So the biggest thing is that IGG is not listening. You need to pay attention. But that being said, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, fill out the notification bell, and if you can, click that join button, become a member, and join the highest community in Doomsday today. But other than that, folks, with that all being said, love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted.
2, 1, let's go.